Hey everybody, I'm Chris with Quilter Labs. Today on Find Your Tone, we're going to use the Elevate to recreate that epic tone of Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits fame. So let's just hop right into it. First thing you need to do, get yourself an Elevate, go to Factory Preset 54, and there you got it. All right, that's too easy. So let's actually dive in a little bit. We're going to recreate the epic sound that he had with on the song Sultans of Swing. So to do that, we're going to need a totally different guitar. So abracadabra. Hey! Okay, so one of the first things we're going to do is set our pickup position. Actually, because I have a HSS Strat, I'm going to use the second position back between the neck and the bridge. I think he actually uses the center position, but the humbuckers are going to mess with that a bit. So since I've got what I've got, let's go ahead and give it a try. New copy preset. We're going to make a new preset, and we'll just call this one SOS for Sultans of Swing. There we go, SOS, saved. All right, and typically we follow more or less the same general strategy. So the first thing we want to do is basically start off with some sort of amp. So we're going to hit gain, and in this case, we're going to go looking for something that's a little bit warmer. We're going to search for warm clean. I think that ought to work really well. Cab wise. Yeah, I mean, that's perfectly fine. Cab, we're going to try something really clear. We want all that either air, or we'll try, what about clarity? Looked good. We'll try that. Yeah, not too shabby. A little bit quiet, but we'll work on that. Okay, so the first thing everybody says you have to do is throw in a compressor. We're going to put in heavy. So interestingly, we'll make this the custom mode. We actually want to make some modifications here. First off, I just want to crank the gain up ever so slightly. I just want a little bit more makeup gain, because by default, that compressor is going to compress down to some extent, and we want to basically get the other end of that as well. So emphasis works kind of like a frequency, or almost like one of the tilt functions. And it allows us to, if I crank that all the way down, see how we can kind of tame a little bit of that high end just by cranking it up a bit. Now, if I want to get like a double compressor effect, we can come back to this, to our warm clean, make that our custom mode. And one thing we can do, because it functions similarly to compression, is crank that squish up like 100%, and just crank a little more gain up. Okay. With that said, next thing we're going to do, just like always, we're going to run in and mess with our EQs a little bit here. I'm going to use a 4-band 600, which is kind of my favorite EQ personally, but you can use whatever you like. So I'm going to crank the lows up maybe 5.5, 6, something like that. Highs, I want to basically get that nice scooped out tone. Presence, I think we'll just leave presence alone, and maybe we'll just dive out a little bit of mids, like a couple points out of there, or maybe just one. Okay, post EQ, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to shoot for that 4-band EQ, 600, 4K, make that our custom mode, and we're going to do something similarly here. We're just going to not crank it up quite as much, throw 3, 0, and highs, I don't know, maybe, we'll keep that, we'll start off small. echo. I'm going to crank the echo. I'm going to add a little bit of delay, but I'm only going to add, again, this is just something I saw when I was searching for what other people have done for tone. I'm going to make that my custom mode, and then I'm going to just turn it down to 300 milliseconds. And reverb, he does have reverb on most of his tracks, but it's kind of hardly there. So I'm going to turn the level up a little bit, make it a little bit. And there you have it, Mark Knopfler. Be sure to join our Facebook users group. I will post the XML so you can upload that preset if you want to use that preset for yourself after I make, actually let's do it right now, after I make B. So we're gonna import to that presets B from SOS A, and we'll overwrite that bad boy, and we'll save that. And then what we'll do is we'll just boost that B side of that preset up a little bit, so that, and that way when we can boost the solo. Alrighty, tune in next time. Drop your comments down there. Tell me what other tones you want to see, how I build on the Elevate. And we'll do a few other cool videos about how to use MIDI with it, how to use your expression controller, and we'll play around a bit more. So, see you next time on Find Your Tone.